Please share it to the group.
Yes, sir, sure. Ashok sir, done.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yes, welcome.
Already. Yes, shall we start now? Shobha madam. Shobha madam, namaste. Shobha madam ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ?
ಶೋಭಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಎಸ್.
ಬೇರೆ ಇವನು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತಾರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ನೀವು ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶೋ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅವರು ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್.
ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹಲೋ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಿಶನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಏನ್ ನೋಡುವ ಈಗ.
ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಲಾಗೌಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಸ್ತದೆ ನಂಗೆ.
ಅದು ನೋಕಿ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಎಸ್, ನೌ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸರ್. ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು.
Okay, right. Okay, shall we start now? Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the delay by 10 minutes due to some technical issues. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ Happy English and Educational Web Series on English Language Empowerment and Soft Skills. ಇದು ಈ ಸರಣಿಯ 7ನೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಷನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಚಾರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಉತ್ತಮ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಸ್ಪಂದನೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಇನ್ನು ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಿರಂತರವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್. ನಾವು ಆಗಾಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬದಲಾಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಆದ್ಯತೆಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಗತ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಬ್ಬ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆದಂತ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ. ಬೆಳೆಯುವಂತಹ, ಕಲಿಯುವಂತಹ ಮತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿ ಬಯಸುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಕೂಡ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಮನೋಭಾವನೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ನನಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಇದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಧೋರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಶನಿವಾರದ ಸುಮಾರು 1.5 ಗಂಟೆ ತನ್ನ ಈ ಸರಣಿ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಖುಷಿ ಕೊಡುವಂತ ವಿಚಾರ. ಆ ಕುರಿತಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಈ ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿರೋರು ಎಚ್ ಶೋಭಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ ಡಯಟ್ ಉಡುಪಿ. ಇವರನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್.
ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಕಿಶನ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಝೂಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಮಿತ್ರರನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಶೋಭಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರ ಕಿರು ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. She did her B.Ed in Temepai College of Education, Udupi. She worked as graduate assistant teacher in Government PU College, Muniyar for 3 years. After completing her KES, she got appointed as the headmaster at Government High School, Keduru, and she worked for 13 years there. She served as the BRC coordinator at Kundapura for 4.5 years and in charge BO of Kundapura for 19 months. Recently, she is working as a lecturer at Diet Udupi since 2016. She also worked as the president of District Committee of Harassment Against Women, Jilla Mahila Duru Nivarana Samiti for 3 years, and also the administrator for Kundeshwara Temple Kundapura for 2 years. This is our today's chief guest, Shobha Madam. I request Shobha Madam to speak some words with all our teachers. Madam, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆಯ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಉಡುಪಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿಕಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಇದರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆಯ ವೇಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಶುಭಕಾಮನೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಫೋರಂ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಮುಖಾಮುಖಿ ತರಬೇತಿಗಳಿಂದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ವಿಮುಖರಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಉಡುಪಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿಕಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಶಾಲೆ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಇವರ ಒಂದು ಸಹಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಶೋಕ್ ತೆಕ್ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಇವರ ಒಂದು ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರತಿ ಶನಿವಾರದಂದು ಅವರದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಗುಂಪಿನ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಭಾಷೆಯ ಅಥವಾ ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಇದು ಖಂಡಿತಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ವಿಚಾರ. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ನಾವೇ ಪಡಿಬೇಕು, ಯಾರೋ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕಾಯುವಂತಹ ಸಮಯ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಒಂದು ಫಾರಿನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ವಿಭಾಗದ ತರಗತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೋಧಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟಾಗುವಂತಹ ಅನೇಕ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಆರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆಯೋ ಅದೇ ಆ ಮಗುವಿನ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾಢವಾಗಿ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಗು ತನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ ಹೇಳುವುದನ್ನೇ ವೇದವಾಕ್ಯ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂನ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಷಯ ಇರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಫೊನೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಅಶೋಕ್ ತೆಕ್ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಅವರು ಒಬ್ಬ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹುಮುಖ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ, ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಟೀಚರ್. ಕೇವಲ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಮ್ಮ ತರಗತಿ ಕೋಣೆಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕನಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೋಚಿಸದೆ ಒಂದು ಮಗುವಿನ ಸರ್ವತೋಮುಖ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗುವಿನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ವಿವಿಧ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೂವಾರಿಗಳಾಗಬಹುದು ಎನ್ನುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಕಲಿಕಾ ವಿಧಾನ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಅವರು ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿದಂತಹ ತರಗತಿಯ ಕೊಠಡಿಗಳಿರ್ಬಹುದು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ದೂರ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಅಥವಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ತಲುಪ್ತದೆ ಎನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ಊಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯಗತಗೊಳಿಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೊಬ್ಬ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಂತಹ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಫೊನೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಾಮನ್ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಡಯಟ್ ನ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಆಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ತರಬೇತಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಶಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ತರಗತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಶೋಕ್ ತೆಕ್ಕಟ್ಟೆಯವರು ಒಬ್ಬ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ತನ್ನ ಇಡೀ ತಂಡದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಗುರುತಿಸಿಕೊಂಡವರು. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಒಬ್ಬ JCI ಟ್ರೈನರ್ ಆಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಡೀ ರಾಜ್ಯಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹಾಗೂ ಅನೇಕ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅನೇಕ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಪೂರಕ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಒಂದು ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಸಮುದಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪೋಷಕರು ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನನ್ನು ಬಯಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಗಮನಿಸುವುದಾದರೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಪೋಷಕರು ಕೂಡ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಗುವಿನ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ರೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ABCD ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕತೆ ಪದ್ಯ ಇವುಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಪಡಿಬೇಕೆನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಇತಿಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಯ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು, ನಮಗಿರುವಂತಹ ತೊಡಕುಗಳೇನು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲವುದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸೀರೀಸ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ, ಮಾಲಿಕೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಪರಿಹರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರುವ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಚರ್ಚಿಸುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಿಕೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೊಸ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು, ಹೊಸ ರೀತಿಯ ತರಗತಿ ಕೋಣೆಯ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು ಎನ್ನುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತಿಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಬಂಧುಗಳು, ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ಸದುಪಯೋಗ ಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ತರಗತಿ ಕೋಣೆಯನ್ನು ತಲುಪುವ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗೂ ಇಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕಲಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಉತ್ತೇಜಿಸುವಂತಹ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕಲಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತಹ ಇಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಧಾರಿತವಾಗಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಕಲಿಕಾ ಬೋಧನಾ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಯೋ ಬೇಡ ಆಗಿಯೋ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಗ್ಗಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ತರಬೇತಿಗಳು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಏನೇ ಒಂದು ಸಭೆ ಸಮಾರಂಭಗಳಾಗುವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಇಂತಹ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಕಷ್ಟದ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ದೊರಕುವಂತಹ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಕಲಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಗಟ್ಟಿಗೊಳಿಸೋಣ. ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಎನ್ನುವವನು ನಿರಂತರ ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ತನ್ನ ಕಲಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ತರಗತಿಯ ಕೋಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯನ್ನು ಅವನು ಹೊರಹಾಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸರ್ವತೋಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯನ್ನು ರೂಪುಗೊಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಮುಂದಿನ ಜನಾಂಗ ಎಂಬಂತೆ ಇಂದಿನ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸುದೃಢವಾದಂತಹ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕರ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸುವ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಉಡುಪಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿಕಾ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಇವರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾದಂತಹ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ, ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಲ ಕಳೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅಶೋಕ್ ತೆಕ್ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೈಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹದಾಯಕವಾಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಈ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕೊನೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕೆನ್ನುವಂತ ಆಶಯ ನಮ್ದು. ಈ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಸದಾ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಬಯಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಇದೀಗ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ತರಬೇತಿ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ತರಬೇತಿದಾರ ಪರಿಚಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆ ಪುತ್ತೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕನಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ JCI ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಝೋನ್ 15 ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಝೋನ್ ತರಬೇತುದಾರನಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತರಬೇತಿ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ once again all of you. As you all know that today's session is on phonetics, one of the important areas of language learning. Okay. As you all know that English is not only English, any language is a combination of letters, sounds, forms, or meaning. As you know that we have 4 basic language skills. Can you please text me in your chat box what are those basic language skills? In the basic language skills of any language, it might be any language, not only English. Can you please text me in your chat box which are the basic language skills do you have in any language? Yes, LSRW Rashmi, Jalashmi Satish, LSRW. Okay, LSRW, you know it. I don't go for any further asking for you. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. My next question is, when in comparison between all these 4 basic language skills, which one do we use more in our lifetime? Which one normally do we use more? Do we listen more? Do we speak more? Do we read or write more? Which one do we use more and more? Actually, right. Yeah. Listening and speaking go hand in hand. Okay. Normally, when comparing to other language skills, we listen more and at the same time we speak more. Language is basically a speech. It's basically a speech. Any person can use any person can speak and any person can listen. But reading and writing, they are higher order skills actually. Reading and writing, not everybody can do it in their lifetime. Okay, as language is basically a speech, it is expected to have accurate pronunciation of the words in any language. If you use the right pronunciation, then only we can convey the right meaning, exact meaning to to the other person, to the listener, and also our communication becomes more effective. Otherwise, we can't convey. Otherwise, our communication won't be effective. We cannot convey the right meaning as desired. Okay, but when it comes to pronunciation, we find it something challenging because in Kannada we have 49 letters. In the same way, we have 49 sounds. But in English, it doesn't happen so. In English, we have 26 letters. Okay, how many alphabets are there in English? It's a common question I normally ask. How many alphabets are there in English language? 26, 1, 26, 1. Okay, come on. How many alphabets are there in English? It's a normal usage that we say we have 26 alphabets. Actually, we have only one alphabet. Alphabet means a chain of letters. Alphabet means a chain of letters. English has only one alphabet. In that alphabet, we have 26 letters. We have to make it more clear. We don't know, is that not right to use 26 alphabets? We have only one alphabet. In that alphabet, we have 26 letters. Okay, that's very important. It's a basic thing we should know. Okay, right. Those 26 letters produce different sounds. It happens in English. Okay, let me share my screen now. Is my screen visible now, Kishan sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, one common instruction to all participants, as it is a session on pronunciation, I expect you to, in between when you are asked to unmute yourself, please unmute yourself and read the words on the screen whenever I asked you to read. Okay, I expect somebody to read these words on the screen. Please don't waste the time. Please respond immediately and read these words. Any one of you, please open your.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, please.
This is Rani from Raichur.
Thank you. Please continue.
Phonetics. Chin, machine, character, give, gate, gin, gym, ghost, cough, buff.
Thank you, Rani. Immediate response. I expect this kind of immediate response from everybody. Those who first get the chance to read the words, you will get more and more chances in this session to read all the words which are on the screen now. Thank you so much, Rani. In machine, character. Look at here. In this set of words, the letters come a cluster of letters. CH is repeated in all the three words, but the sound they produce are different. Chin, there is ch in chin, it is machine, sh in machine, and character, k in character. In the same way, give, gate, jin, jim. It's g in give and gate, and j in jin and jim. And ghost, cough, bow. Look at here, the letters GH are common in all three words. It is g in ghost, f in cough. It is not at all pronounced in bow. It is completely silent in bow. This happens in English. This happens in English. It is not possible in other languages, Indian or Dravidian languages like Kannada, Tamil, Malayalam. Okay, right. This is the area in which we find it challenging to produce the sound for English. Okay. Let me go to the next slide. What is the specialty of these words? Please go through the words in these, which are on the screen. We have 6 words here. Can you please tell me what is the specialty of these words? Anybody? Or you can text.
U.
The letter U is common in all the words. The letter U is common in all the words. Can anybody take the chance to read these words, please? Please, can anybody take the chance to read these words? I think it is clearly visible to everybody. Please, can anybody?
Sir, Ashwini from Chitradurga.
Thank you.
Up,
Please.
put, plume, curd, bury, mute.
Thank you, madam. Look at here. Thank you so much, Ashwini, madam. Look at here. Up, put, plume, curd, bury, mute. Look at here. The letter U in each word produces 6 different sounds. This is possible. Look at here. It is in up. It is U in put. It is U, long sound in plume. It is in curd. It is in bury. It is U in mute. This happens in English. One single letter produces 6 different sounds. That is why we find it challenging to give the sound to the words in English. That's why, because English is not a native language here, Indian language, it's a foreign language. We don't have the base of English. We learn English and we speak in English. Normally we don't speak English, but we speak in English. We learn the language and we think in Kannada and then translate it to English. Normally it happens. Okay, right. Normally we have the influence of a native language on the pronunciation of English language, English words in English. It happens. And also the peculiarity of the English language also like this, one single word produces different sounds. There are silent letters in English. There are homonyms, homographs, homophones. There are such features are there in English. That's why we find it challenging to produce the right pronunciation to the words in English. Okay, but to have a standard English, though we have very good command over grammar, though we have a good collection of vocabulary in our store, if our pronunciation is not good, our speaking in English doesn't sound so standard. If you want to speak a standard English, good English, your pronunciation must be accurate, must be good in the sense it must look like in English. Okay, right. In English, as I told you, we have 26 letters. How many sounds are there in English? Can anybody give me the answer? Text me. How many sounds are there? We have 26 letters in English. Alphabet.
44 sounds.
We have 44 sounds. You know it already.
44 sounds.
Yeah, we have 44 sounds. Look at this screen here. Among these 44 sounds, we divide them into pure vowel sounds 12. We have 5 vowel sounds in English, A, E, I, O, U. These 5 vowel sounds produce 20 vowel sounds. Among them, 12 are pure vowel sounds, 8 are diphthongs. Diphthongs means it's a combination of 2 vowel sounds. It's a combination of 2 vowel sounds. In Kannada, we call it as Sandhyakshara. I, O are the Sandhyaksharas in Kannada. In English, we have 8 diphthongs and 21 consonant letters produce 24 consonant sounds. On the whole, it is 44 sounds in English. We have 44 sounds in English. Okay. In order to master all these things, I think it is better, it is needed to master the phonemic symbols of all 44 symbols. International Phonetic Association has devised a phonetic alphabet. Phonetic alphabet is also there. It has 44 sounds, 44 symbols for 44 phonemes or sounds. But here in this session, I'm not going to discuss all those things here. But the primary aim of the objective of this session is focusing on the common errors in English pronunciation. In our regular transaction, what are the common mistakes we do? I'm focusing on that area. Okay. Now you can see some words on the screen here. Once again, anybody, can you take the chance to read these words, please? Any one of you?
Looked.
Okay, please introduce yourself. Proceed. Okay, please. Come on.
Looked, pulled, jumped, added, pushed, batted, kicked, thrust, bent, loft.
Who's on the mic?
Hello.
Please, name.
Hello.
Who is this actually? Who is on the mic?
This is Rashmi from Orpi, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have read it very beautifully. It is looked. Sometimes we read it in different way. Looked. Please observe clearly. I think it is a repetition for those who have attended ELP training, but there are many teachers here in this group who have not attended ELP also. For those who have attended ELP, it might be a refresher also. Okay, right. Please observe clearly. Looked, listen properly, pulled, jumped, added, pushed, batted, kicked, thrust, banned, locked. Here, all the inflections or the what we call suffix ed, when we add ed to regular action words to get the past tense forms, the pronunciation of the ed inflection is not the same always. It produces three different sounds. It is looked, t, the last sound is t. Pulled, the last sound is t here. Added, the last sound is id. There are three possibilities. Sometimes it ends with two sounds. Sometimes it ends with two sound, and sometimes it ends with id sound. Now, how can we identify which words take two sound, which words end in two sound, which words in its sound? There is a rule actually. Let me go for that. Sounds used in past tense. Whenever when do we get two sound at the end in a regular action word past tense? If the root word ends with voiceless consonant, the D or ED takes two sound. What is this voiceless consonant? Can anybody tell me? Do you have any idea regarding voiceless consonant? Anybody? What is meant by voiceless consonant? What is meant by voiced consonant? Anybody? Any idea? Okay. Voiceless consonants are the sounds in the production of which the vocal cords won't vibrate. We don't feel any vibration in our vocal cord when we produce the voiceless sound. We just feel a puff of air comes out from our mouth. Just pronounce the sound word. This is voiceless consonant. We just a puff of air comes up from our mouth. Okay, but when it comes to z, it is voiced. It is voiced. We can, when you produce a voiced sound, we can feel a vibration in your vocal cord on your Adam's apple. What do you call Adam's apple? We can feel a vibration in your vocal cords. It is voiced sound. If you don't feel a vibration in your vocal cord, you just feel a puff of air coming out from your mouth. It is called as voiceless consonant. Okay, when a word ends with voiceless consonant, the last sound for ed is t. If the root word ends with voiced consonant, the d or ed takes d sound. Okay, d sound. Right. When do we get id sound? If the root word ends with t or d sound, t or d sound, actually it is not t or d. When a symbol is put between two slash marks, we consider it as a sound, not as a letter. Here, the letter T is put between two slash marks. It is not a letter actually. It is the sound. It is ch. It's ch. Okay, and j. Sound. The ed takes its sound. Okay. Let us discuss it in properly now with the examples. Now look at here. P is the voiceless sound. P. P. Actually, it's not P. Okay, right. It's a voiceless sound. Now, let us read these words now. Jumped, capped, slapped, clapped. Look at here. Each root word ends with the letter P and the sound P. P. Jump, cap, slap, clap. When it gets ed to become past tense, the last sound should be jumped. It's not jumped. Capped. It is not capped. Slapped, clapped. No, it's not right. Jumped, capped, slapped, clapped. Okay, in the same way, if the root word ends with k sound, the last sound should be k. Sorry, t. Backed, kicked, looked, cooked, backed, kicked, looked, cooked. Look at here, the root word ends with k here, k sound here. Okay, whenever the root word ends with k sound and k sound, the last sound should be t when it gets ed. Okay, let me go to the next slide now. Okay, can anybody take the chance to read these words for me? Come on. Can anybody read the words here?
Coughed, laughed, puffed, stiffed, dressed, kissed, missed, crossed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Who is this?
Suhasini.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Very good. Nicely read. Coughed, laughed, puffed, stiffed, dressed, kissed, missed, crossed. But sometimes we listen to the pronunciation like coughed, laughed, he laughed at me, puffed, stiffed, I dressed, dressed. No, it's not, it doesn't sound nice. Coughed, laughed. The last sound should be t, puffed, stiffed. If the root word ends with the first sound, focus on the sound, not on the letter. The word C-O-U-G-H, the last letter is not F, but the last sound is F. Focus on the sound only, not the letter. Coughed, laughed, puffed, stiffed. If the last sound of the root word is s, it also takes two sound at the end: dressed, kissed, missed, crossed. Okay, this is the fourth possibility to get two sound. Let me go to the next slide. Okay, can anybody guess which symbol is this one? Which sound does it depict? This symbol. Which sound does it represent? This symbol. They are not identical as the letters of the alphabet. Okay, first one. Which sound is that? Huh? Come on.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Sound, sir.
Thank you.
Ashok sir.
Okay. The sound is sh. Okay. Brushed, flashed, blushed, crushed. Brushed, flashed, blushed, crushed. The last sound of each root word is sh. When it adds ed to become past tense, the last sound is t. Brushed, flashed, brushed, crushed. Okay. Which is the next one? Which is the next sound? Word.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Very good. Example, you can identify, trace the sound. Matched. The sound is ch. The root word ends with ch sound. Okay, please continue. Come on, read it.
Matched, patched, touched, punched.
Thank you. Very good. Very good. Matched, patched, touched, punched. You should be very clear, very sharp in pronouncing the sound t. You need some energy to produce these sounds actually. Matched, patched, touched, punched. Okay. The last sound is t here, right? Let me go next. We have got 6 examples, 6 possibilities to get the t sound, right? Okay. Whenever the words end with these sounds, look at here. Per sound, k sound, f sound, sh and ch. Whenever the words end with past tense, regular action word past tense, and with these 6 sounds, the last word sound should be ch. Okay, it is not d actually. Let me go to the next sound, d. When does a word end with d sound? This all these are voiced consonants. Now we are going to know about voiced consonants. Whenever you produce these sounds, you feel the vibration in your vocal cords. The first sound is b, 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 b. It's a voiced sound. You can feel, if you put your hands on your Adam's apple, you can feel the vibration by producing this sound, b, b. Okay, right. Can anybody take the chance to read these words?
Grabbed, clubbed, robbed, rubbed, bagged, begged, dragged, hugged, loud, dived, lived, moved.
Very good. Who is on the mic? Please introduce yourself first.
Suhasini from Udupi.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Grabbed, clubbed, robbed, rubbed, bagged, begged, dragged, hugged, loved, dived, lived, moved. Okay, here what happens, normally we don't make any mistakes in these when getting d sound. Normally we use d sound. When it comes to t sound and its sound, we make some mistakes. Normally we give d sound to all the words, but it is not right. But here also one mistake is possible. That is, sometimes we read it as grabbed, clubbed. It's not like that. There must not be a soft sound in between b and d. It's not grabbed, it's grabbed. D must be there. It's not clubbed, it is clubbed. The last sound, b and d, there should not be a vowel sound in between b and d. It should be very sharply connected. Clubbed, clubbed. It's not clubbed. Clubbed, robbed, not robbed, robbed, rubbed, bagged, not bagged. He has bagged. He has bagged. No, it's bagged, begged, dragged, hugged, loved, dived, lived, moved. Okay. Whenever the words root word ends with b sound, g sound, and v sound. Okay. I'd like to clear one thing here. We have two letters in the English alphabet which are same. They look same. V and W. V and W are the same in their sound. Do we use the same sound for the V and W also? Do you have any idea? Are the same or different? The sound for V and W are the same or different? You can text also. Text in the chat box also. Same or different? V sound and the sound for the letter V and W are the same or different? Do they produce the same sound? Actually, they produce different sounds. The sound for the letter V is v, loved, dived. There is a friction between the lips while producing the sound for the letter V. It is v. There is a buzzing sound when producing the sound for the letter V. But for W, it's a soft sound. Wax, wife, voice. But when it comes to V, it is buzzing sound. Loved, dived, lived, moved. Okay, right. Next, what are the other possibilities for D sound? Buzzed, closed, amazed, teased. Look at here. In each word, the last sound is z here. It not always z at the end actually. Buzzed, z or z, the last letter. But when it comes to closed, the last sound is actually the word letters are se, but the sound is z. It is not close. It is close. It is close. It is tease, not tease. It is not tease. It is tease. Last sound is z. That is why it gets d sound. If it is s, it gets d sound. If it is z, it gets d sound. Buzzed, closed, amazed, teased. Okay. Okay. In the same way, if the word ends with m sound, bombed, count, famed, dreamed. Here, the words like bombed and count, the last letter is B, but it is silent. The last letter is B, but it is silent. Actually, it is Bomb. The last sound is m. Bombed, count, famed, dreamed. The next sound is n. N.
Ashok sir.
Okay.
Ashok sir, sorry for the interruption.
Okay.
ನಿಮ್ದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ?
Actually, I'm sharing the screen now in my mobile.
At a time, you can switch on the video, sir.
Is it possible?
Is it possible? It is possible, sir. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have idea like this. Okay. Let me continue like this. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Band, canned, find, lined. Band, canned, find, lined. The last sound is n here. The last sound is j. The last sound of the base word is n. So the word ends with d sound. Okay, let me proceed further. Other possibilities here. If the root word ends with l sound, the last sound should be d. Build, hold, drilled, filled. Build, hold, drilled, filled. It is not called actually, it's coal. The pronunciation of the root word is coal. The number here, coal, sometimes we listen on our mobile. Build, hold, drilled, filled, bowed, cared, cured, dared. Bowed, cared, cured, dared. The last sound is r. If the words end with, the root word ends with l sound and r sound, then it's ed to become past tense. The last sound is t, right? Let's move further. Here you can observe some sounds. The symbols are not identical. They are not common. Can anybody guess these symbols, or can anybody read these symbols? What symbols are these? Which sound does it resemble, or it stands for? Come on.
J.
The first one is?
J.
Very good. Second one?
Ch.
The second one is the. I will explain it with examples. Okay. The third one?
J.
Okay. Last one? Okay. Let me explain with. Okay. Bridged. Thank you. Bridged, caged, engaged, lodged. Bridged. If the root word ends with j sound, the last sound should be d. Bridged, caged, engaged, lodged. It is not lodged actually, it is lodged. It's not bridged, it's bridged. Okay, the second one is each word ends with d sound. Bathed, cloud, loved, smooth. Look at here, very important point. smooth. It is not smooth. Sometimes, most commonly, we use smooth. This cloth is very smooth. No, it is not smooth. It is smooth. The pronunciation for the word smooth is smooth, not smooth. Smooth. Okay, can anybody read this word? Third word. Can anybody take the chance to read the word Garaged? Come on.
Garaged.
Okay. You're right, actually, you're right. Garaged. Okay. The last sound is j. It's not j. It's not garage. It's not garage actually, or garage. It's garage. J sound. The sound is j. Garaged. Okay. We could not find many words in this ending with this sound when it comes to the regular reaction or past tense. Okay. I could get only one word in this ending with this sound. Okay. Next one is banged, hanged, longed, pinged. In these examples, the last sound of the root word is not g. It's not bang. It's not bang. It's not hang. It is hang, bang. The last sound is n. It's not g. It is n. Banged, hanged, longed, pinged. Okay, right, like this. If the root words end with these sounds, also the last sound should be d. Okay, you can take the screenshots also of these screens. Okay, let me go to let me remind once again. Whenever the words end with b sound, g sound, v sound, z sound, m sound, n, l, r, j, d, j, n. The last sound of the regular action word past tense ed form is d. I think hope it is clear to everybody. Now I am moving forward to its sound. When do we get its sound? Whenever a word ends, a word means in the sense regular action word, a regular verb ends with t sound or d sound, the last sound should be it. It. It is batted, dotted, faded, flouted, looted, heated. It is not possible for me to make you read each slide from the participants. I think it is better you produce these sounds on your, when you listen to the session, you can read on your own. Okay, you can practice at the same time when you listen to these words. You can when you see the words on the screen, you can practice there itself. Okay, I think the time doesn't permit me to allow to everybody to read these words every slide. Okay, batted, dotted, fated, flouted, looted, heated. Sometimes what happens? It becomes batted. Sachin batted well. No, it is batted well. Dotted. It's a dotted delivery. No, it's dotted delivery. Fated, flouted, looted, heated discussion. It's not a heated discussion. We had a heated discussion now. We had a heated discussion. Heated, 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 heated. Okay. Crowded, not crowded. The sky is clouded, not clouded. Not ed, it's it, clouded. Actually, the last two examples are wrong. Actually, cured and dare, they are not suit to this example. You can replace with some other words like nodded, or added. Okay, like this. Whenever a root word ends with d sound or d sound, the sound for ed is it. Okay, the last sound is it. Right. I think there are only two possibilities to get its sound. By this, we have discussed about t sound, its sound. There are three possibilities for regular verb action words when they end with ed to become past tense. The sound possibilities are three. They are t sound sometimes, d sound sometimes, its sound. I think I have explained clearly about the possibilities for t sound. What are the possibilities for t sound? What are the possibilities for d sound? And what are the possibilities for its sound? For its sound, we have only two possibilities. When the word ends with t sound or d sound, the last sound should be it. Okay. We are going to one more possibility, one more area of common mistakes in the pronunciation. Normally, we make some mistakes also. I expect somebody to read these words on the screen. Can anybody read these words on the screen now? Take the chance.
Drops, matches, bags, tables, cats, packs, buses, caps, balls, bombs, keys, shirts.
Thank you. Who is on the mic?
Suhasini.
Once again, please, when you speak, you can introduce yourself. No problem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. I could listen to the last sound. All last sounds are so here, but I can. They are a little different. You can hear drops, matches, bags, tables, cats, packs, buses, cabs, bowls, bombs, keys, shirts. Okay, I think. What are the three? There are three possibilities for this sound. You can hear drops. The last sound is s. Drops. Matches. The last sound is is. Bags. The last sound is not s. The last sound is z here. Bags. The same way, tables, cats, packs, buses, cabs, balls, bombs, keys, shirts. There are three possibilities. Whenever a noun ends with s or es. Yeah, when a noun takes s or es to become plural form or third person singular, there are three possibilities. We add s or es to make plural nouns and to express third person singular. These s or es are pronounced as s, z, is. Actually in the example is, it is actually ulta. Actually I should come first, z should come next. I z, actually it's wrong. Actually in the third one I should come first, next is z. S, z, is. Okay, there are three possibilities when a noun gets s or es to become plural form or third person singular, the action word. Okay, let me discuss in detail. When do we get s sound at the end? If the root word ends with voiceless consonants like f, ch, k, f, it takes s sound. Let me continue with the examples here. Caps, drops, gaps, claps. Each word ends with the sound, each root word ends with the sound p. So the last sound is s. Let me go to the next one. Here the examples. Each word ends with the sound ch. Okay, each word ends with the sound ch. Bats, bites, cats, dots. So the last sound is s. Normally we don't make any mistakes in normally we don't make any mistakes in using the sound s. Okay, normally we do it correctly. Bikes, cakes, lakes, packs. The last sound is k. So it is s. Laughs, coughs. He laughs. The word is, the last sound is s. Okay, whenever our root word ends with p, ch, k, f, when they add s or es, the last sound is s. When do we get z sound? It is little challenging actually. Normally we make mistakes in this area. While producing the sound z, we make mistakes. Normally we use s to every plural forms. S, 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 s. No, it's not s actually. It's z, z. Okay. If the root word ends with voiced consonants like g, j, g, v, m, n, l, and any vowel sound and any vowel sound, it takes this. Let me continue with the examples. Look at here. Okay, can anybody read these words here? Can anybody give a try to read these words for me? Come on. Any one of you can, please. Can anybody read these words? Hello?
Cubes, clubs, cabs, jobs, boards, cards, folds, molds, bags, legs, dogs, frogs.
Who is this now?
Suhasini.
Please be there, Suhasini madam. Please be there. Cubes, clubs, cabs. Can you please try to use z sound at the end for all these words? Z,
Cube.
not
Cubes, cubes,
not
cabs.
z, z. Not sound.
Cubes,
Boards,
club,
cards, folds, molds, bags, legs, dogs, frogs.
Okay, the last sound should be z actually. Cubes, z, 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 not s, not cubes. Cubes, clubs, cabs, jobs, boards, cards, folds, molds, bags, legs, dogs, frogs. Normally we make mistakes here. We say bags, legs, dogs, frogs. No, it is bags, legs, dogs, frogs. I have 3 bags. I have 3 bags. I have 2 legs. There are 3 dogs at my home. I've seen some frogs. Z, z, z. Not so. Okay. Next. Other possibilities for z sound, it is, I already told you, if the word ends with v sound, cave, wife, look at here, caves, wives, loves, moves. Okay. Okay, can anybody take the chance to read these words once again?
Caves, wives, loves, moves,
Who is on?
combs. Rani, sir, Rani.
Please continue.
Combs, bombs, tomes, games, cans, dens, fans, lines, bowls, bills, bells, calls.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. It was nice. Caves, wives, loves. Please focus on the last sound. Loves, moves, combs. It's not comb actually, it is comb, combs, bombs, tombs, games, cans, dens, fans, lines. There are 3 lines, not lines. Sometimes we say lines. Lines, no, not lines. It's lines. Bowls. It's not a ball. It's bowl. Bowls. Bills. Bells. Calls. He calls me for a meeting. The president calls for a meeting. Calls, not calls. Not calls. I have taken a call. I have several calls. No. Calls. The last sound should be actually the basic sound for the root word is coal. When it gets s, it becomes coals. Right. Okay. If the root word ends with v sound, n sound, and l sound, the last sound should be z. Okay. Right. Some more possibilities. We have discussed about the symbols already. The symbol stands for the. Clouds, bathes, breathe. Clouds, bathes, breathe. Here, the last sound of the root word is the. Base word is the. Okay. Ng sound. Ng. Kings, rings, wings. It's not kings. It's not kings or rings. It's kings, rings, wings. Okay. Right. Okay, so these are the possibilities for z sound. Look at these are b sound. If the root word ends with b sound, d sound, g sound, or b sound, m sound, n sound, l sound, or the n. The possibilities are last sound should be z. It must end with z sound. Now we are moving towards is sound. Whenever the words with es get is sound, it's very important here. Okay, can anybody try to read these words here? Please give a try. Come on.
Buses, cases.
Can you please be a little louder?
Buses, cases, dresses, pieces, roses, noses, buses, horses.
Okay, thank you. Who is on the mic? Okay, right. Okay, it is buses, cases, dresses, pieces. If the root word ends with s sound, bus, case, dress, piece, the last sound should be is when they gets ed, es to become plural form. Buses, cases, dresses, pieces. Look at here. If the root word ends with z sound, rouse, rouses, nouse, nouses, buzz, buzzes, pause, pauses. It's not rose actually. Sometimes we say rose. It's not rose, it is rouse. It's not nose on our face. It's not nose. It is nouse, nouse. Z. The base sound for the last sound is z. It's not nose. It's nouse. Rouses, nouses, buzzes, pauses. Okay, right. Whenever a root word ends with s sound, z sound, when it gets es, the last one should be is. Okay, let me continue. There are many other possibilities also for is sound. If the root word ends with ch sound, The last sound is. Batches, catches, matches, patches. It's not batches. Sometimes we say batches, catches, matches, patches. Actually, it is batches, catches, matches, patches. Is sound, not is sound. Okay. Bushes, lashes. If it ends with shoe sound, if the root word ends with shoe sound, the last one should be is, and it gets es. Bushes, lashes, pushes, rashes. Not bushes, lashes, pushes, rashes. Not like this. It should be bushes, lashes, pushes, rashes. Okay. If the root word ends with ju sound, it's not like bridges, edges, cages, sages. It's like bridges, edges, cages, sages. Okay, the last one should be is. Okay, right. Okay, let me repeat once again. Whenever a root word ends with s sound, chu sound, shu sound, and ju sound. With these 5 possibilities, the last sound should be is when the root word gets es at the end. I think hope it is clear to everybody. The last sound should be is, but it doesn't come easily. We need some practice to use this is sound. Whenever we speak, try to keep all these points, all these ideas in our mind in a regular transaction. Whenever we speak English with anybody, try to use these sounds. It may be to sound, do sound, it sound for regular action or past tense, or z is for plural forms or third person singular. Keep these things in mind. Try to use it. Once you are familiarized or get acquainted with all these possibilities, you can easily use it. Okay, when it comes to pronunciation, practice is very important. You have to practice more and more. You have to listen to the standard or right pronunciation more and more. At the same time, you have to use it whenever the chance is available. Try to correct it whenever you come across a word. Try to think which is the right pronunciation for this word. If that is always alert in your mind, you can change. You can correct your pronunciation always. Right? Okay. All these things are related to regular action with past tense and plural forms, es forms. Okay, I hope everything is clear regarding this. Now, 3-4 points at the end to end the session. Pronunciation of the r sound or the letter R. So sometimes we make some mistakes in these pronunciation of R sound. Okay, let me go for that. If a word ends with R or verb, we should not pronounce the r sound. That means, let me simplify it. Whenever R appears in the end of a word, in an isolation, we don't produce the sound. Actually, we don't read it as door. We read it as door, flower, flower. It looks like we have produced the sound, but we have not actually produced. We have not actually produced the sound R. It looks like R is produced, but you should not produce it. Flower, near, clear. It's not clear. It is clear. It's very clear that. Like that. In an isolation, if a root word and if a word ends with R, we don't normally produce the sound, give the sound for the letter R. Toe, flower, near, clear. Second point. If a word ends with R and the next word begins with the vowel sound, we need to pronounce the sound R. Let me repeat once again. If a word ends with R and the next word begins with the vowel sound, we need to produce the sound R. Here, door, entrance. It becomes here in this word R is produced because the next word begins with the vowel sound. In the word entrance, the first sound is eh. It's a vowel sound. That's why the previous R is produced. The sound for previous R is produced. Door, entrance. door entrance, far end, far end. Because the next R is followed by a vowel sound. That's why it is produced. Okay. Second point. Third point, if R is followed by a consonant sound, not pronounce the sound for R. We should not give a sound for R. Here, kashet, kashet, cart, heart, heart. It's not karshet, it is kashet, kashet, kashet. It looks like R is produced, but you should not produce the sound for R. Kashet, because then the next R is here, the letter R is followed by sh sound. It's a consonant sound. That's why R is not produced. Kashet. Even between two words or in a same word, the rule is same. Cart, cart. It's not cart. It's not heart. It's not hard. It is cart, heart, hard. R should not produce. Okay. One more thing I would have to clear here. Normally we use British English. In Indians we produce British English, but when it comes to American English, there are different dialects of English. American English different, Canadian English, Australian English, British English, they are different. The basic is British English, we follow British English. When it comes to American English, R is produced wherever it appears. We don't have any rules regarding this. R is produced in every word. In which place it appears, there is no problem. R is produced everywhere in American English, but in British English, we have these rules. As we are following British English, we need to know all these rules. Okay, let me continue. Pronunciation of the letter C here. Yes, I think everybody knows the letter C produces two different sounds, S and K. S and K. When do we use S? When do we use K to the letter C? When we come across a totally new word, which has C in it, we may be in a confusion. Which sound should be given? S or K? So the noun words, we find it easy to get because we are already acquainted with the usage of this sounds. Like cinema, there's no problem because we have been acquainted with this word. But when you come across a totally new word, if that word has C in it, we may be in confusion. Which word should be given? C, S or K? There is a rule actually. If C is followed by I, E, Y, it is pronounced as Susa. If C is followed by the letter I, E, or Y, it is pronounced as S. Look at here. Cinema, Swati, Scent, Cell, Cyber, Cyclone. In all these examples, C is followed by I, E, and Y. Okay. Once again, receive, deceive, receipt. It is not received. It's not received. It is receipt. The pronunciation of this word is receipt, not received. Receipt. Seize, cinch. So here also, receive, deceive, receipt, seize, cinch. Okay, right. I think it is very clear. If the letter C is followed by I, E, Y, the sound for C is always S. When do we get K sound for C? If C is followed by A, U, O, or a consonant letter, it is pronounced as K. Let me go with the examples. Cat, C-A, cat. Cable, C-A, camel. Cut, C-U, C is followed by U here. It is cut. Cub, cup. Cure, because, B-E. C-A, here C is followed by A. Because. Clouds, here C is followed by a consonant letter, consonant sound. Clouds, crack, click, crown. This is the common rule. You can apply it to any word. You can check it with any word. This is how this rule stands. Actually, cat. Okay. If C is followed by A, U, O, or a consonant letter, it is pronounced as K. Okay, this is the common rule for the sound for the letter C. Okay, let me go further. Normally, we make some mistakes in the words in which B, C, double C together. Is it accent or assent? Is it accept or accept? Which one is right? Sometimes we may be in a confusion. Is it some people say accept, some people say accept, some people say assent, some people say accent. There may be confusion. Okay. Here also we have a clear rule. When do we get s sound at curse or k? When a word has double C, one thing is clear: the sound for first C is always k. The sound for first C is always k. There's no doubt. But the sound for the second C may differ. Sometimes it is s, sometimes it is k. Look at here. Look at the examples. If the sound second C is followed by, if the second C is followed by E, I, actually it's not L, it's I, Y, it gets the sound S. Accent. Look at here. AC, act, then scent, because CE is there. C is followed by E. Accident. Accident. C, because sir, the sound for C is sir here, because C is followed by I. Acceleration. CE. Accept. It is not accept. It is accept. Accept. Access. Access. Okay. This is the rule. If second C is followed by EIY, the sound for C is sir. If the second C is followed by A, O, U, or a consonant, it gets the sound k. Clear? Account. Account, account, according, accurate, accommodation, accommodation, account. Second C is k here because the second C is followed by O in account, U in accurate. Okay, it happens. Account, according, accurate, accommodation. You can check with some other examples also. This is the rule. If second C is followed by A, O, U, or any consonant, the sound for second C is k. Okay, this is the rule. I think it is very clear. If you remember this rule, we won't do any mistakes with the words with second double C. Most commonly, we listen to these mistakes. Some people say assent, some people say accent, some people say accept, some people say accept. Okay, it happens. Right. Now, let me go to the pronunciation of the word THE. Sometimes it is the, sometimes it is the. Sometimes it is the, sometimes it is the. When do we use the? When do we use the? THE, whenever THE is pronounced as the, when it is followed by a vowel sound. When THE is followed by a vowel sound, the sound for THE is the. The apple, the orange, the elephant, the end, the umbrella. Is it umbrella or umbrella? Which one is right actually? Umbrella or umbrella? Can anybody read that word? Can anybody read that word?
Umbrella. Sir, umbrella.
Very good. It's umbrella, not umbrella, because one more important thing is there is no doubling of sounds in English. Though the word has double consonant together, the sound is only for single consonant. It is not umbrella. It is umbrella. It is not sitting. It is sitting, sitting, sitting. The sound is given to only one letter. Though the word has same consonants together, two consonants together, sound is only for single consonant. Don't make it don't make it sitting. It is sitting. Okay. Don't make it umbrella. It is umbrella. It is umbrella. The sound is only for single consonant when it is double in the word. Okay, right. THE pronounced as the when it is followed by a consonant sound. The car, the book, the flower, the clock, the news, the table. Okay, here the sound for THE is the. Because all the words, the THE is followed by consonant sound here, k in car, b in book, like this. Okay. To remember, you can remember one sentence, the end of the news. You might have heard this sentence quite oftenly. The end of the news. Look at here. In this sentence, we have two THEs. The end. For one TH it is the, another TH it is the. The end of the news, because the end, the TH is followed by a vowel sound here. The end of the news. News. Here, n is consonant sound. That is why the news. The end of the news. I think it is very clear to you, everybody. Let me go further. Now we are going to commonly let's read some commonly mispronounced words. I expect somebody to read these words for me. Come on, can anybody try? We are at the last part of our session. Can anybody read it for me? Take the chance. Very common word, known words to all of you, regular words we use in our regular transaction. Come on, please.
Students, foot, women, goods, again, sword, auto, principal, gifter, wool, art, August, blue, foot, woman, about, parrot, call, saw, flip.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me read again. She has read correctly. Students is the most common word we use quite often. As teachers, we use this word regularly, repeatedly, quite often, right?
Students.
But most of the times we make mistakes. We read it as students. Students, we read it. Actually, students, students, students. Here should be there. The sound here should be there. Students. There are 60 students at my school. Students. Stew is there. It's not stew, it is stew. Students. Okay? Students. It's foot, not food. Sometimes we make it. We read it as food. No. Foot. Okay? It is not women, it is women. Sometimes we read it as women. Plural form of woman, we read it as women. Actually, it is women. Women empowerment cell. Women, not women. Women. Okay. It is not goods. It's goods. Women's goods, right? Goods. It is not again. It is again. Once again. Repeat it once again. Not again. It is not sword. It is sword. Here, was sound is not there. Sound for R is also not there. Okay? Sword, not sword. Sword. Sound for W is also silent here. Sword. Auto. It's not auto. It's not auto rickshaw. Autobiography, automobile. It's not. It is automobile, auto rickshaw, autobiography, automatic, auto. Right? It's not a auto. Right? It is not principal. It is principal. There are two words of the homonyms, PRINCIPLEPAL. There are two possibilities. Okay, but the sound for both the words is same. It's principal. The principal of our college, not principal of our college. Principal of our college. Principal. Okay. The next word is gesture. Most commonly people use gesture. It's not gesture, it is gesture. But first sound should be gesture, not gesture. It is gesture. It's not wool. It's wool. Wolf, not wolf. Wolf. It's not arc. Sometimes people use arc. It's arch. The last sound is ch, not k. Arch. Right? August. It's not August or August. It's not August. It's August. One common thing is, if a word starts with AU, the sound is always O. Look at the example, auto. AUTO, auto. AUGUST, August. Okay? Whenever a word starts with A and U, the first sound is always O, August. Okay? It is not blue, it is blue. One more common rule, whenever a word ends with EW, the last sound is U, not U. It's very, very important thing. It is not blue. It is not blue. It is blue. 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 BLEW, BLUE are same in their pronunciation. Okay? It's blue, not blue. It's blue. It's not food. Most common mistake. Most of the people use food. It's food. It's a long sound. Food, not food. It's food. Okay, right. It's not woman. It's woman. People sometimes we use oo. It's not a vowel sound. Start with not woman. It is woman. Ver. The first sound is ver. Woman. 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 Not woman. People use woman. Oo. Not oo. It is woman. Okay. It's about. It's not about. It is The first sound is about. About. It's parrot. Parrot. It's not parrot. Sometimes people say parrot. No, it's parrot. Parrot. It's not call. It's coal. Coal. The number here code is switched off. Coal. Coal. Okay. It is so. I saw a film yesterday. I saw a film. I saw. It is not I saw. Sometimes people say saw. Or sometimes I saw. It is not saw. It is so. I saw a film yesterday. So. Once again, the same rule. Flew. The birds flew away, not flew away. It is flew away. It is not flew away. It should be flew away, because the word ends with EW. Flew away. Next. Can anybody read these words for me? Come on. One more chance to you. Last two chances. Last two slides are there.
Few, dear, honest, marriage, smooth, leisure, monk, truth, career, tour, giggle, Xerox, listen, tomb, first, poor, pillow, luggage, sachet, pizza, judge.
Thank you for your effort. Thank you. Few, not few. Sometimes we read few because the word ends with EW. The last sound is O always. Few, not few. Dear, not dear. Honest. Here, the first H is silent. People say honest. Sometimes, okay. Sometimes people say honest. Actually, honest. He is an honest person. Honest. H is silent. Nist. Honest. Marriage function. I have attended a marriage function. Marriage, not marriage. Not marriage. Marriage. Whenever words end with AGE, it is always, most of the times it is age, not age. Marriage. College. It is EG. College. Luggage. Package. Always age. Village. Marriage, not village. I already told you the next word. It is not smooth. It is smooth. Right? Leisure time, not leisure. It is leisure. Leisure. It's monk. It's not truth. It is truth. It's a long sound. It's truth, not truth. It's truth. Career, not carrier. Sometimes people say in my career. No, it's not like that actually. It is career. Tour, not tour. Tour is tour. We have gone for a tour. Giggle. People say jiggle. Actually it's giggle. It's not Xerox. It's Xerox. It's not Xerox. Xerox. The first sound is Z. The other letter is X. The sound is Z. Xerox. Listen. It's not listen. Sometimes people make it Z. Sound for S. It's not listen. It is listen. Listen to me. The sound for S is S. Sir. Listen. Not listen. Listen. Tomb. Not Tom. Tomb. First. Not first. First of all, no. It's a long sound actually. First, first. Not poor, it is poor. Poor. Pillow, not pillow. As I told you, there is no doubling of sounds in English. It is not pillow, it is pillow. Pillow, pillow. Luggage, gauge, luggage. Sachet, not sachet. It is sachet of shampoo. Sachet, sachet. It's not pizza.
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 Pizza. The sound two is there. Pizza. It's pizza, not pizza. Pizza. Judge. It's judge, not judge. Judge. Now I'm with my last slide here. I'm with my last slide. Okay. This is the last chance for you to read the words. Come on, anybody, take the chance.
Balloon,
Okay.
salute,
Salute.
tortoise, cucumber, giraffe,
Giraffe.
menu, dance, onion, question, social, relative, thrive.
Thank you. Balloon, sometimes people say balloon, it is balloon. Salute, not salute. It's not like I salute you. It is sir, salute. I salute you. Salute, salute, not salute. It is salute. Tortoise, tortoise. It's tortoise. Tortoise. Cucumber. Cucumber, not cucumber. It is cucumber. Cucumber. Giraffe, not giraffe. It is giraffe. 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 Not menu. It is menu. Your sound is there, not menu. It is menu. Menu card. Menu. It's not dance. It is dance. Dance, not dance. It's dance. Onion, not onion. Sometimes we say onion. Now it is onion. Onion. Question. This is the most common word we make mistakes. As I already told you, students, it's a common word. Question is a common word for teachers. Now, question, not question. Sometimes people say question. Question, question. No, question. You can hear question, 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 question. Suggestion, not suggestion. It is suggestion. Suggestion, question. It's very clear. It is question, not question or question. It's question. Most commonly we use this word. Social, not social, not social. It is social, social relationship. Okay. Relative, not relative. It's relative. He is my relative. He is my relative. It is not true. It is true. It's true. True. Okay. Okay. These are all the collection of some examples in which we make some mistakes in a regular transaction. There are many such words. When you come across a word, when you have a doubt what to do, when you come across a doubt regarding the pronunciation of any particular word, what you do, you can listen to it, authentic pronunciation, or the main thing is, if you are aware of the particular symbols of the particular phonemes of English language, you can refer to any good dictionary, pronouncing dictionary, or any good app on your mobile, in which you can find the actual pronunciation for any word in English. The basic necessity, the basic requisite knowledge is the knowledge of all 44 symbols. If you have the knowledge of all 44 symbols, we can read, give the sound to the all 44 symbols, phonemic symbols in the phonemic alphabet. You can refer to any good dictionary, refer to any good app. You can find out the accurate pronunciation for any word in English. The basic requisite is the knowledge of 44 symbols. We have not discussed here about the regarding the knowledge, symbols for 44 symbols, 44 sounds. If you need it, if you are interested in it, we can have it in our next sessions. But for those who attended ELP training, it is already done. For the new one, you can do it, but it depends on your. I think if you wish it, we can go for one more session on knowledge of particle symbols. Okay, right. That's all from this session. I think here I have focused on the pronunciation of the ED forms, ES forms, and sound for C, double C, the, and some examples And also one more thing, the pronunciation of the letter A in the sentence. Sometimes we say he is a boy. It is not a boy, it is a boy. He is a boy. In this sentence, the letter A is not a letter, it is a word. Actually, it means one. He is a, sometimes people say he is a boy, it is he is a boy. It's not A. A is a letter, A is a word. Okay, when it appears in a sentence, the letter A appears in a sentence in an isolation. It's a word. The pronunciation for that one is A, not A. I have a car, not I have a car. It's I have a car. Okay, all these regarding the common errors in pronunciation. Okay, by this I would like to end my session here. Right, let me come back from my screen share. Okay, with this I would like to put an end to my session. Okay, now do you have any questions, or if you want to throw some feedback, you're welcome. I expect somebody, one or two, to share their opinion or feedback on this session. Come on.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is on mic? Please introduce yourself.
Sir Shashikala Painduru.
Sir.
Okay.
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಈಗ ದ ಮತ್ತೆ ದಿ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒನ್ ಡೌಟ್. ದ ಸನ್ ದ ಮೂನ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್? ದ ಸನ್ ದ ಮೂನ್.
Focusing on one particular object. You are intended to one particular object. Some use the.
ಅರ್ತ್ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಏನ್ ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು? ದಿ ಅರ್ಥನೆ, ದಿ ಅರ್ತ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅರ್ತ್ EAR.
Actually, if it is only one in one in exam, okay. If it is definite, we use the. Instead of without these rules, we use the.
Okay? The ಅರ್ಥ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
Yeah. Some it's like that. When you are focusing on one particular object.
For example, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita.
Use
in
the.
such conditions, we must use the.
Use the. Right.
Right. If it may be vowel sound, we must use the alwa. Thank you, sir.
You don't go with the rules regarding the E or verbal
in 7. This topic is in 7th standard English textbook, sir.
Right.
Okay. The session was very much nice, very wonderful, fantastic, sir. Thank you. We recalled all our major things we have learned in our ELEP training. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Good evening, sir. This is Rani from Raichur.
Thank you. Please continue.
So, thank you for giving me an opportunity to give my feedback, sir. Actually, recalling when I attended my 1 month ELEP training.
Okay.
I attended as a trainee, but by our diet, I was sent to RI to get trained as an MRP. There we learned a lot, and after coming back from there, 2019, I worked as an opportunity there to take the topic this phonetics, sir. So as we learned firstly, and then I could take this phonetics topic very nicely with that experience today. And also we recalled so many words we could recall, sir, like flew, tear, honest, leisure, truth, career, tour, like that. So it was very nice session, sir. It was very useful, and we expect like these sessions in coming days also. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you, madam. Okay, anybody wish to give your feedback? Otherwise, we go for the end.
Sir, it was very useful session. Actually, this phonetics we had learnt in LKG and UKG. I felt that again I remembered all those things. I'm Hasini, sir.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, madam, for your feedback. Thank you. Okay, we are going to end the session, Kishan sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go for breakout room for a while?
Yes, sir. It is ready.
Okay, we are all going to a breakout room in which we can have some casual talking, right?